Alright, it's time for a Mordekaiser game. I will be playing against an Evelyn here, which, I mean, it's not really a problem for me. It's more so a problem for my laners. Usually the way Evelyn goes, to be honest. Like, so many people, and at least this elo bracket I'm record this one in, it's just not great. They disrespect her a lot. This is low emerald elo, by the way, so you are aware. I'll be starting top side here because I think top lane not really gonna happen too much. Bot lane probably more so. Yeah, looks like a bot lane angle to me. I could just kind of clear it down, maybe early dragon. Changes to this Mordekaiser this patch are interesting. Like, they nerfed his, well, damage from Q a bit by giving it less isolation damage. However, they then buffed his passive by quite a bit for the jungle role, like damage-wise. And I actually think it might be a slight, like, buff, maybe, potentially, to clear speed on Mordekaiser, because it looks a bit strange, you know? So I feel like we're just gonna try him out, see what happens together, right? And, yeah. Take W on level 2. Right before I get hit, I'll use the shield. So we do have less damage on isolation hits, but we have more overall passive damage, and obviously your Q has that 7-second cooldown, so I think the passive damage overall is going to give you more clear speed than anything else. So that should be pretty interesting. Let's see how these lanes turn out. Just gonna drag this over here. About to say, please die. Kind of what not really what I expected, but I guess we take those. For me, it's just a full clear angle for now. He most likely already got out some type of way. Could I have maybe walked for the thresh? Yes, but if he decides to like do some random pathing, or I waste a lot of my time, I don't even know if that's necessarily worth it. I also don't have my E because I committed to the clear points, so gotta keep that in mind as well. Probably danger ping top here. Clear speed wise, I mean, the first clear feels fine. I obviously got zero, like not a leash, so could be technically a bit faster if you get a bit of assistance on your first camp, but overall looks fine. Eve is most likely going to be topside, obviously, since we don't see her here. I will just reset, like just a bit of a slow start here. That's gonna have to be fine. Obviously clear towards the bot, but they already got the kills before I even got in range for it, so yeah, we'll be chilling. The wave should be pushing back into the Trendemir, so as long as he just resets here, it should not be a problem. He just needs to recall quickly, though. Isn't recalling, I will then just run top lane, because otherwise that might be an issue. I do think he may have had enough time, but maybe not. If Evelyn sticks around, that'd be a waste of her time, and we should win the fight, because I have a recall over the Eve with a blasting wand. So, let's see if he backs off here. He is gonna walk pretty aggressive. Nope. Not bad. Not bad at all. Should I not be touching this wave? I'll just give him an E on everything. Is he not Eing anything? Okay. Must have been on cooldown, perhaps. I don't want to waste too much time sticking around top lane either, because I obviously need to catch my jungle clear. Yeah, it was a bit... I mean, maybe I should have just instantly cleared the entire wave instead of waiting for his E, but I thought I just wanted to give him the CS, and I probably shouldn't have, actually. Because now he's forced to stay and clear this wave as well, and it's probably worse for him if, like, by doing that. 47 seconds on Void Grubs, which I guess I kind of want to play for. Bot lane is just like perma-aggressive, and I don't seem to be getting any gank potential on them right there. So 37 seconds on Void Grubs leads me to just do Raptors and a move up for Scuttle for the Scuttle and the Void Grubs. And that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing here because, yeah. Could walk for Krugs, but those two are just worth more, simply put. I'm also not gonna smite here because I'd rather hold my smites for now. See if we can play for these. I don't think Eve should be able to fight me, really. I mean, there might be some chances here because of the priority that's that their bot lane's gonna have, or their mid laner is gonna have, sorry. We'll see. I'm just gonna hit it once and then group them together a bit. There's the Eve. This is not particularly great position-wise. But Eve shouldn't be able to do this either, at least. That should be fine. Yep, exactly. Not a problem. I got the focus there. That's completely okay. Good flash. Can't chase that. Not a problem. I'm not going to go too aggressive. I couldn't really do too much else there either. It was just a matter of, like, she focuses me. She has the complete priority on me. And then Akali just gets to do whatever she wants, essentially. Which is not too bad in that position. Smite this one. And I'll have a second smite for the last Void Grab, most likely. And I should be able to be fine. I don't know if I can actually finish this, if I'm being honest. Depends on Eve entirely, I guess, because Akali is in base. Galio could rotate. Gonna smite here. Okay, not bad. I'll finish the scuttle here as well. And my camp should be respawning now as well for the top side, because of the big delay, of course. So I should realistically be able to just do blue and then clear all the way down, which is gonna be quite nice. There it is, the respawn. Should be a pretty good overall tempo for me. My bot lane's doing well. Got the kill to my mid laner. Eve is also bot. Yeah. Seems like a pretty calm game for me, I guess. Just gonna keep it nice and consistent with the clear. I feel like the E is doing like very, very good damage to make the clears like still very strong, even though like a bit of Q damage nerfs, right? So like looking at this, it looks very, very solid still. Not a problem whatsoever. Also, another thing, by the way, if you are enjoying the content, a subscription would be greatly appreciated. If you are already subscribed, hitting the like button always helps as well. And more than half the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so, you know, feel like joining, yeah, by all means. Wonder if this Evelyn is gonna do Dragon here. I don't think I'd be able to stop it. Just simply based on mid being dead, no TP. I need to finish these. Well, seems like my bot lane is just better. Like, I don't know. I was about to do red into a bot gank, and then the enemy ADC just died. Like, okay. Looks like I will not be getting the ganks I want in this game, really. That's okay. I did do dragon, but this is fine. I'm just gonna ghost here, I think, in this position. Nah, no. No, that's... I need to do that, actually. Otherwise, she would have died, I think. That might look like a last hit type get it situation, but she is 1 health. It is not worth the risk. He is not that... Pull him backwards here. That position. Did still get the Ashe and get the Lux here. That's kind of sad. Good rotation from Galio, to be fair. He actually... Okay, this is just fine, whatever. Take the Mercs against that team. He would have literally died to Evelyn. Like, I'm not gonna let him die for that for no reason. Especially to an Evelyn. Like, I don't want the Eve to get the kills. Alright, this guy just doesn't understand the position. It is not worth her dying to Eve at all. Like, even if you have Flash, Eve E would have killed her. 100%. It's okay. There's no point in arguing with somebody like this. I'll just ignore it. Move over. Doesn't have Trendemir ultimate, but this guy should just be 100% dead. This should be okay. He doesn't have much mana, so... I hit my smite. I have Rylai's, but he's gonna hit the plant. Yeah, damn. He barely had enough mana there for the... This is fine, I can do this. And you're permanently slowed. That's not a problem. That's pretty brutal for Evelyn, my guy. Like, I don't know why you would push her into me, or push me into her. She's just a little bit too far out of reach, though, sadly. I'm gonna do the Void Grubs, it's fine. Okay, I'll just get the 6 Void Grubs over here, group them together. Beautiful. Eve cannot stop me here. If she stops me now because her ult's already on cooldown, I just ult her and she instantly dies. That's just not going to be a thing. I just keep it nice and consistent in this position. Like, make sure I get the objectives as much as possible. That's how we're going to easily win this game, even if my team might throw, because that is pretty common in solo queue, obviously. That is warded. There is a chance Evelyn just does my bot side camps here, which would be respectable. I would trade my bot side camps for the 6 Void Grubs for sure, though. That's not a problem. My bot lane is kind of throwing a little bit, so it does seem like the throws are coming in. Got 9 against 6 here. But I am up quite a large amount on this Evelyn, so I should be fine. What are all these deaths, man? Like, what is happening here? Another death for Ashe as well. I think that's worth it for the enemy team. I think Akali definitely gets the Aphelios down. Surely. If he walks towards me, I'll cut him off. He doesn't. Not a problem. All I just have to do is be consistent, as consistent with my clearing as I possibly can. Obviously look for certain plays. 1 minute on a dragon, which I probably will look for. I need to move for the Eve here. I'm probably just going to instantly ult the guy. There we go. Leave nothing to chance. I don't think she would have had her ult off cooldown based on the previous play, but then again, like any type of burst combo there at the end with a low HP Akali, she could just get the kill potentially, and I just don't want to allow that to happen whatsoever. There's no point in that. It's gonna go Riftmaker next, get the hunting guys. Amped home as well. 27 seconds on dragon. I think I just out of base walk straight to dragon here. I could do the red buff on the way and then just have level 10 for the dragon. Will not have the smite upgrade, but neither does Evelyn, so that should not be a problem. There might be some rotations onto their bot side here from the Eve for like a gank position, so I will probably have to respect that as well. We'll be finishing the red buff though, because it's just a strong thing to have. And then we'll just use the plant over the wall towards the dragon, I think. I could just do this. Bot is dead. I just need the Lux to rotate for this. She could have rotated towards that position. She goes all in. There's a chance I lose dragon here, actually. Small chance. Yep. She suicided. There was like, because my smite was gonna be 3 or 2 seconds late in that position, really tried to last hit my scuttle crab. You are... Wow. Okay. I see how it is. Ooh, this is pretty spicy. Okay, looks like he's not gonna go for this position. That's fine. He ghosted. Okay. Or just miss everything. Very interesting. That didn't hit him, really? I should be fine here. Why do you still have Ghost and Flash? Are you serious, my guy? Okay. Well, I guess that's both of his summoners down. Kinda sucks. How does he have Ghost and Flash, like, after the entire... Okay, damn. I thought I could just run him down in that position, but clearly that was not the case. Just gonna ulti Evelyn instantly. Good day, Evelyn. I need to get better, though. That was horrible, missing all of that. Okay. And she didn't have ult there, so that's fine, I guess. Gotta be a little careful in this position. I'll just heal for the rest of it. Do the raptors here. I missed all my skills on Evelyn. It was not particularly great. It's okay, though. She is in a very bad position at the moment, so that's good. Let's heal a bit more. Use your W, cast twice, and get through your camps. I feel like Lux should be able to wave clear, honestly. I don't think they get a shove here, so there's no point for me to rotate for anything there. Clear the rest of my topside camps, and we're just going to look for a Rift Herald. We're going to keep our CS as high as we possibly can in this position to get as much gold income as possible. The more I scale here, the more disgusting Mordekaiser is going to become, essentially. And it's just going to be a 1v9 situation in a little bit when I can just run them down. Let's go for the Rift Herald here. Just going to get this out of the way. And then after this, I probably can just look for like a sideline turret. I'd like to use the Herald on one of those two, especially since this one just died. So if I can use the top lane, that'd be great, because that's just worth a lot of money. Trendemir is dead, but I will be finishing the Rift Herald before I go for the play towards the Gragas. He might finish the turret, but it's gonna have to be okay. Look, oh, Eve is dead. Okay. Eve is just too far behind. Oh, did Akali just, like, rage quit, or is that just a DC? Guess it could be either, to be fair. Finish this off, and I'm gonna run for the Gragas. I don't think I can realistically get this guy, but we'll try. Is he really gonna run through turret? You are a monster, mate. Oh, that was so close to getting my R off there. Can I get a slow? I got hit by the barrel, sadly. Goodbye. That should not be a problem. That's a bit unfortunate, I guess, but doesn't really make a difference. Nice. Good Ashe ult. Solid. We take those. I don't want to overextend in this position. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not it. That's way too aggressive. Wait, that's a Trendemir? Excuse me? Okay, I did not see the Trendemir. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I straight up did not realize that Trendemir was going for a play like that. Walk ahead of him, so get to block that. Okay, I should have walked forward much sooner. I thought it was just a completely over position. I guess in this situation I should just Herald mid turret, because going top with it now when we have such a good opportunity to shove mid is just not going to happen. We go into the Herald so that thing doesn't do anything. Not the greatest. That should get a bounce. Maybe not. Okay. He gets that. Not a problem. We have 18 seconds on Dragon, so I should just reset now. If I reset now, get the Rift Maker, I can just move faster. We're gonna go Force of Nature here. It's gonna be quite decent against that team. Pretty high AP damage output, AP damage amounts. So we're just gonna go for Dragon. I can't really go for Dragon just yet, I think. Have to be a bit careful. This looks like a slightly better position now. Makes the rotation for the enemy a little bit more difficult, so I should be able to just Dragon now without really any issues. And my team isn't gonna help me hit the Dragon though, which is maybe a bit sketch, but I guess we'll just see what happens. You can try to go for it, but it's not really gonna do anything. Got blue smite, let's just sweep. Just gonna get rid of the Evelyn, honestly. She's not worth that much gold, but it's pretty free. I can tank this for a bit, not a problem. Pull it. Okay. I just zoned them off the turret. Wait for the next wave is not a problem. Got a nice shove on top lane at the same time here. Oh, automatically hit him there. Tank on the edge of the turret range. That's a bit awkward. I might be super dead here to an Evelyn ult. Walk away. Never try to return any damage in that position. Nah, that's just me completely dead. Yeah. He had Ghost and Flash again, so it just wouldn't have mattered in that position. We would have died regardless. That was also with full cooldowns. Still, though, not too bad. And we don't really lose anything for this because they can't trade into a Baron in this position, so we should be fine. Also in this game, I can easily go for probably a Liandry's here. I still need an armor item against this guy mostly, which he's going full crit, so I guess a Randuin's would just be the choice I go for simply. Yeah, I can go Liandry's and Randuin's to finish off my build in this game specifically. The order of which I don't think really matters. Can go for Liandry's first to have a bit more damage output. Does give me... Oh wait, I was worth quite a shutdown, right? Wasn't I? Must have been worth 1,000 gold. I'm surprised it didn't show up in chat as a shutdown. I really hope they actually come for Baron instead of just going to full-on ARAM at mid lane, because I feel like with their current movements, an ARAM mid lane is going to be the most likely scenario, and that is pretty stupid. I really do not want to see them ARAM in mid lane. Like, can we just do the Baron? Like, what is going on here then? Yeah, that's about what I expected, to be fair. That's a heavily disrespecting an Evelyn type of gameplay right there, because Evelyn just flanks you from behind and it's just bad instantly. I'll just do Baron. I guess I can just chill here. It's kind of stupid, because, like, it's just a free Baron and they just didn't want to go for it. Yeah, this is not great. No one wants to do Baron on my team, apparently. This is my only play, really. I got the slow on him, so I should be okay. No, didn't get the pull, though. I mean, that's just Baron anyway, I guess. What is happening? Like, alright, I guess we don't Baron. Well, what can I say? Like, Ashe decided that she didn't want to have the objective. She just wanted to die mid lane. It is what it is. Let's just get this Thresh then. I don't think this should be a problem. I could just shield myself in this position. Can we Baron now, please, instead of rotating mid lane again, Ashe? Okay then. Wait, what? I don't think Eve has ult, so I don't think I have to worry about a smite steal. That should be pretty nice. Oh, she got it. Wow. I respect that. I respect it a lot. Couldn't combo it with my skills at that moment in time. Very nicely done, Evelyn. Did I smite the Eve instead, or did I just not have smite? Am I tripping? I could be tripping. Did I? I'm now just wondering whether I smited Eve in that position, or I just didn't have smite in that moment in time on Baron. I guess I didn't, because cooldown, but I'm confused. Am I like, did I just like zone out and didn't realize that I didn't even have smite? Because if I didn't have smite in that position, all I should do is just do is stall. That would have been much, much smarter. I mean, either way, no matter how you look at it, if the Ashe decided not to walk up and suicide in mid lane earlier, it would have just had the Baron for free, but you know, it's whatever. I just zoned out, honestly. I didn't really realize my smite cooldown. I may have clicked it assuming it was up and it just wasn't or something. Oh, they really want to last hit my camps, okay. think I just force bot in. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing here. Unless they just all run it down mid lane right now, which it does seem like they are doing. Okay. I see. I'm just gonna keep pushing bot at this point. Kind of surprising how they just kind of ran that down on mid lane, but sure. 31 seconds, 10 seconds. The other two are pushing. Eve is not going to do anything against me, so I'm not worried about that whatsoever. That TP is not going to do anything either. Are you serious, my guy? Holy. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna get the penta. He's gonna. I don't have any armor, so. The power of Mordekaiser. You gotta love it. If I had my armor there, yes, of course, I would have killed him, but I didn't. Just go Randuin's last item, because this man went for a full-on crit build, so that would be the way to finish this build off specifically. But yeah, that was pretty free. I didn't have to deal with an Aphelios, so I knew I could just hard commit to that fight, since I was just stacked on magic resist and they could never kill me. I made the fight like against the Gragas a 1v1 for a while. Made it nice and easy. Just a nice overall good play. Not bad at all. Yeah, last item would have been a Randuin's in this position. That was it for Mordekaiser. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure the like button below helps me out quite a bit. And I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 34.4k damage, which is the most in my team by a good margin here. Also more than the enemy Aphelios. We have true damage at 950. Objective damage at 69.1k. That's a lot of objective damage, really. That's very nice. Healing done, 27.5k. Damage taken at 43k, which is the most as well. Self-mitigated at another 59k on top of that. So that's also the most. It's just a very, very strong position. By far the most damage taken. By far the most damage done. Not bad whatsoever. Very nice play at the end there, right? 14,000 gold income as well. And then for the runes, Conqueror healed me for 1800 health, but obviously the adaptive damage is a big factor you don't see. Triumph for 3000 health extra gold. Haste for the extra ability haste, of course. Last Stand for 1600 extra damage in those closer fights. Magical Footwear free boots and an approach velocity to synergize with your Rylai's so they can never get away from you. As soon as your passive procs, it'll be a perma-slow Rylai's combination, and it's just going to be impossible for them to deal with you. Build-wise, as I said, last item here would have been a Randuin's, and that pretty much maxes out your build. You can opt to get rid of the Merc Threats for a Warmogs, actually. That's like one of the items I would suggest. The reason I kind of suggest a Warmogs is because it gives 15% movement speed out of combat, and that basically just means you can get in a pretty good position pretty quickly, and then as soon as I said, as your passive procs and the Rylai starts slowing, you'll get the slow and the approach velocity, and they should never be able to get away from you, whether you have boots or not. And then Warmog still gives you some extra movement speed in the item as well. You obviously have the Force of Nature in this position in this game as well for the extra movement speed. So as soon as that procs, you get 15% from this. So you have a lot of movement speed to compensate in this setup right here. But yeah, that is it for Mordekaiser. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.